Good morning everyone. Welcome to our TLE 7 class, Quarter 1, Week 5. Today we are going to generate a simple document with citation and produce a simple document with a mail merge. Before diving into exciting new features of word processing software, let's take a creative trip down memory lane to review the powerful tools we've already mastered: page breaks and auto table of contents. Imagine you're creating a magical book filled with enchanted stories. To make it reader-friendly, you need to organize it beautifully. Let's recall how we did that using page breaks and auto tables of contents. Questions. 1. Imagine you're writing a book of spells. Who can remind us what a page break is and why we use it to separate different sections or chapters of our spell book? 2. Now, think of our spell book having hundreds of pages. Can anyone explain how an auto table of contents is like a magical map that helps readers navigate through the chapters? Why is this feature so useful in a long document? Mail merge in MS Word is a helpful feature that allows you to create personalized documents, such as letters or labels, for multiple recipients at once. By using a list of information, you can automate the process of customizing each document with individual details like names, addresses, and other specific content. Examples. Number 1. Letter to students. Imagine you need to send a letter to all your classmates about an upcoming event. With Mail Merge, you can create one template letter and automatically fill in each person's name to make it personal for every recipient. 2. Address labels. If you're sending out invitations to a party, you can use Mail Merge to create address labels for each guest on your list. This way, you don't have to handwrite each label, Word does it for you. Imagine you're creating a legendary recipe book for Filipino mythical creatures. You want to personalize each recipe for different creatures like the Capre, Tikbalang, and Diwata without rewriting it many times. That's where our magic tool, the Mail Merge feature, comes in. Questions. Why do you think the Mail Merge feature is like a magical spell? How can it help you send personalized recipes to different Filipino mythical creatures quickly and efficiently? Imagine you're writing a research paper on Philippine folklore and need to ensure every fact and reference is accurate. How can using references improve the quality and credibility of your documents, just like citing ancient Filipino legends in your research? Mail Merge allows you to create a batch of personalized documents where each document shares the same layout, formatting, text, and graphics, except for specific personalized parts. First, these personalized parts can include recipient names, addresses, and other customized information. Second, you associate a data source, such as an Excel spreadsheet, Outlook contact list, or any other database, with your Word document. Common document types for Mail Merge. 1. Letters. Create personalized letters with a customized greeting for each recipient. Each letter prints on a separate sheet of paper. 2. Emails. Send personalized email messages directly from Word, where each recipient's address is the only address on the to line. 3. Envelopes or labels. Generate envelopes or sheets of mailing labels with names and addresses from your data source. 4. Directories. Create a list of information for each item in your data source, also known as a catalog merge. Useful for printing contact lists or grouping information. For the data sources, first, you can use various data sources, including Excel spreadsheets, Outlook contacts, or any database that Word can connect to. Second, if you don't have an existing data source, you can even type it directly in Word during the Mail Merge process. For citing sources in Word. 1. Citations. Citations enhance the credibility of your work, demonstrate thorough research, and allow readers to verify the information you've presented. 2. Bibliography. The bibliography allows readers to explore the sources further, verify facts, and delve deeper into the topic. It also helps prevent plagiarism by giving proper credit to the original authors. 3. Microsoft Word's reference tools. These tools streamline the process of organizing and formatting references, making it easier for writers to maintain consistency and adhere to specific citation styles. Mail Merge in MS Word is a useful tool that allows you to personalize documents such as letters, envelopes, labels, and emails. Now, what is Mail Merge and how is it typically used in document processing? And how can mail merge help improve efficiency when sending out personalized documents to a large group of recipients? And what are some key steps involved in setting up a mail merge in a word processing software? Now I'm going to walk you through the process of creating a mail merge. It's a super handy way to send personalized letters or documents to multiple people without having to write each one individually. Let's dive in. Step 1. Prepare your data source. First things first, you need to gather your recipient information. Open up a spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. But you see I already have opened the Microsoft Excel. Create a new spreadsheet and label the columns with the information you'll need, such as recipient name, recipient address, city, zip code. Feel free to add any other columns that might be helpful. You see I already have recipient information to be used in the mail merge. Step 2. Open your document in the MS Word. Again, you see I already opened the MS Word with recipient name, recipient address, city and zip code. Step 3. Link your data source. Next, we'll connect the spreadsheet to your document. In Microsoft Word, there's a Mailings tab that helps you do this. Click on it. If you're using Google Docs, you can use an add-on to link your data. Click Start Mail Merge and click Letters. I click Letters because my document is a business letter that is personalized with recipient-specific information, such as names and addresses. Now let us select Recipients. And click Use an existing list since we already have the list in the Excel. Now find the document we want to merge. And click on that. And click Open. Now there's prompt that says when opening a file that might not be in Excel's native format. It warns about potential security risks from malicious files. To proceed, ensure the file is from a trusted source, then click Yes to open it using the Excel Workbook text converter. Then there's only sheet 1 in the Excel. And in the cell range, just leave it blank if you are unsure about the cell range. Click OK. Otherwise the Excel will then automatically detect the range of cells that contains data. Now click Insert Merge Fields. As you can see, the recipient name, address, city and zip code appears on merge fields from the data source in the Excel. So the fields or data are being pulled from the Excel spreadsheet. Let us delete recipient name in the document. And click recipient name in the merge field from the Excel data source. Now you see, it shows the recipient name. It is a placeholder code that tells the mailmerge function to replace it with actual recipient's name from the data source after we execute the merge. For now we have to repeat the process on inserting the merge fields on the other datas. Now for the recipient address. Delete first the recipient address text in the document. Then insert merge field, and select recipient address from the data source, and click on it. Then repeat the process. Delete the city and zip code. Then click Insert Merge Fields. Click the city. Now for the zip code. Click Insert Merge Fields. Click the zip code. And also, we want to replace the recipient name here in our document to our existing data source. So let us delete it and insert Merge Field and click Recipient Name. Now that we have done inserting all the merge field from the data source, let us check for any formatting issues or anything that doesn't look right. It's like proofreading your work before handing it in. Now that everything looks good in the preview, it's time to finish the merge. So go to the menu bar and click Finish and Merge. Now choose Edit Individual Documents. Then boom! It creates a new document that contains all the merged records from your data source based on your template. This new document allows you to make edits and adjustments for each entry before printing or sending it out. It's a standalone document that is not linked back to the original data source. You can now save the completed merged document, then print, email, or distribute it as needed. Click Save and we're all done. And now, let's move on to the process of creating citations and references. But first, let me ask you questions. What is the purpose of including references and citations in a document? And how can you insert a citation using the built-in features of Microsoft Word? Why is it important to follow a specific citation style, e.g., APA, MLA, when including references in academic writing? And can you explain the difference between a bibliography and a reference list when creating citations in MS Word? And how does using the Manage Sources feature in Microsoft Word help in organizing references and creating citations efficiently? Now here's the step-by-step guide on creating citations in reference or bibliography in MS Word. Step 1. Open the Microsoft Word and create a document or open an existing document. In my case, I already opened the existing document. Now go to the References tab. Click on the References tab in the ribbon at the top of the screen. Click on Insert Citation. Add a new source. From the drop-down menu, select Add New Source. A dialog box will appear. Fill in the source information. Select the type of source. In my case, the statement comes from a book, so I choose book as my type of source. And fill in the required fields with the information about the source. This example, we should fill in the author, title, city, publisher and year. So I fill in the name of the author of the book, Joseph Smith. The title of the book, Connecting in the Digital World. The city it was published, for example, Manila City. And the publisher, let's say, XYZ Publishing House. And the year it was published, for example 2019. Then click OK. Now John 2019 appear on the last sentence on the positive effects of the impact of social media on communication. Now let's insert the citation on the next idea about the impact of social media on communication, the negative effects. Click Insert Citation tab on the ribbon. Then click Type of Source. Then click Article in a journal, since I found this source in the article in a journal. Then fill in the author. For example, Stephen Smith. Then you can edit the last name, the first name and the middle name of the author in this Edit tab. Then fill in the title of the journal. For example, the title is The Effects of Digital Communication on Social Skills. And the journal name is Journal on Social Media Studies. And the year it was written is 2024. And the pages is 76 to 77. Then click OK. Now as you can see, Smith, 2024 appear as a citation as the author of The Negative Effects of the Impact of Social Media on Communication. And we can edit the citations as we want. We just have to click, for example, this John, 2019 if we have to edit the source. But it is all good, so I have to click Cancel if we want to edit the source. Then click Edit Source. So here, you can add new sources, edit existing ones, or delete sources you no longer need. So that's it, students. We're done inserting citations. So now we proceed on creating bibliography or references. Once you have inserted all your citations, you can create the bibliography. So before we proceed, we can edit the bibliography style of the citation. We can have Chicago or Ghost. As you can see, the citation changes its style. But in our case, let's choose a PA style. Now let's proceed on inserting the bibliography or our references. So position your cursor, scroll to the end of your document, or to wherever you want to place the bibliography, and click to position your cursor there. Click on the bibliography button. A drop-down menu will appear. Choose one of the predefined formats. There are two built-in formats. In our case, let us choose bibliography and click on it. Now as you can see, it automatically generates a bibliography listing all the sources you have cited in your document. If you add more citations later, or if you make changes to your sources, you will need to update the bibliography. And you can adjust the position of the bibliography if you want. That concludes our video. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you found it helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.